This afternoon's adventure takes us up to beautiful Flagstaff, Arizona, where it's about 75 right now. And we're showing you this very nice 2015 Thor Evo A.C.E. model 30.2. It's about 31 feet long, just over. It has one air conditioner. It has a 30 amp power, a 4 kW generator with about 550 hours. It's been well cared for. It has everything you need, but I would say the coolest things about this is that it's a bunkhouse model that will sleep 10, albeit a couple of them need to be fairly short. But it has pretty much everything you would think. It's based on the Ford F-53 chassis with Triton V10, 6.8 liter, putting out 362 horsepower. So let's take a look around. The exterior is in good condition. There's a little bit of wear on the decals, but there's no blemishes or anything otherwise than cosmetic on decals. Has about a little over 52,000 miles on it for 9 years. That's under 5,000 miles a year. No, a little over, probably about 6,000 miles a year. My math is not working for me today. Thor's built a lot of really nice things into this. The roof appears to be in great shape. There's plenty of pictures of it in the listing. Does have side cameras, a rear-facing camera. It has the 19.5-inch RV tires. Does have a slide topper on the single slide. It's a super slide. Like I said, a 4 kW generator, 88 pounds of propane, gives you plenty. Continue the walk around here. I extended the awning. It is in great shape. There's a little bit of dirt on the underside on one end, but there's no wear on the upper side. Now the tires, 2 of them are the originals. 2 are from 2020, I think 2020, and they're showing a little bit of cracking. And 2 are pretty much brand new. Were just put on a month ago or so. It'll tow 5,000 pounds with the Triton V10. Huge storage space right here. It's not a pass-through. There are no pass-throughs on this one, but that one is huge. We'll take a look in. Now let's, it does have 5 television sets. Yes, 5. 1 on the outside right here, 1 in the front, 1 in the bedroom, and 1 real little one for each of the 2 bunks, which we'll see as we go in. So here we see it's the model 30.2. We'll open it up. Left all the lights on, so hopefully we'll be able to see. And I'll extend. You'll be able to see with the slide retracted first, and then I'll extend it while we're in here. So let's take a look. Like most motorhomes, there's room to pretty much access everything, including the 2 bunks. Has the drop-down bed there, and then you have a dinette sleeper, and then a jackknife sofa right there. It does have an oven, and this is one of the models that sort of have the best attributes of a Class A and of a Class C. See, it has an oven, which most Class A's don't have, but it has a drop-down bunk, so you have a cab-over sleeping place like almost all Class C's have. You have a good-sized TV here, and you're taking a look at the large slide when it's retracted. So here we go towards the rear. You can see that you have access to the 2 bunks here and access to the bathroom and the master. Unlike a lot, you don't have access to the master, and although you have to climb over, you can spend a night in it without the slides being extended. So let's extend that slide right now. There you see it. There's our control panel, generator, your tank heaters, so it does have the insulation underneath and tank heaters. There's your thermostat, but let's extend the slide first. We'll watch this go out. The driver and passenger seats do swivel all the way around, and the photos will show this nice tabletop set between them. Probably hard to do while traveling simply because it's so big, but it's a great little place to eat a meal so a couple more folks can enjoy while inside. And you can see that it's still extending here. And there we are, fully extended. So let's take a tour on the inside now that we have the slide extended. This is the jackknife sofa with the tabletop. It's a pedestal that fits right in that pedestal receiver there. You know, there are some blemishes, and one of the one of the major ones is not what you see often on these, where big blotches of upholstery come off, but it's cracked. You can see the cracks right there. It is 9 years old, and this is an RV that's been used. And this passenger seat has some of the splotches coming off. You can get a seat cover for these. They're not too expensive, and they can at least protect what we have without taking a big expense. A little bit on the dinette. It's not anywhere near as much as the cabin seats or the sofa. Now, this is a drop-down bed. There are photos of it, up and down positions. Has just a little over 52,000 miles. I'm told it has Bluetooth, and then your monitor for your backup and side view cameras is right there with the stereo, the Jensen stereo. Lots of little storage cubbies, nice countertops. It is, as you can see right there, the seam. It is a laminate. It's not a Corian or anything like that. Okay, a nice sink basin, stove with the oven. Now, there are no racks in the oven. The seller said he never used the oven and did not have them when he bought it. He thinks he's the second owner. He may be the third. Now, if you take a look, these are 2 bunks, and I'm guessing they're 5.5, maybe 6 feet long. At most. Each has a small television, which is great. Kids can watch their own things with a headset on and won't disturb people. Take them down if you don't want them. Walking back to the master area, it has a television as well with a fold up and there's storage behind it. The little storage dressers right there. And it has 4 USB ports right there, which I didn't see too often in 2015. A decent size wardrobe right there, going around to the queen size bed. It just has a small storage space underneath the bed at the foot of the bed, and that's because the rest of it is taken up by that external storage, that huge external storage. It's a very useful area. The 2 end cabinets you could probably hang up shirts in them or use shelves. Has a separate stereo back here. I don't see the speakers for it back here, but that may be the one that powers the outside. Okay, it has this pass-through bathroom, which is pretty nifty. Skylight, and probably one of the easiest toilets ever to get around I've seen in an RV. Oftentimes, if you have to do work on it, it's a royal pain if you have a leak or something like that. Not saying that this one does, it does not, but I've had to work on RVs many times. So we'll pass through the bathroom. And here we're coming back to the finish, and we have a nice mid-size fridge right here. Doesn't have a huge one, but it sleeps 10 people. So, and then there's your control panel where we started, and we're going back to the outside. It's a very nice unit. All batteries, the engine battery is about a little over a year old. The coach batteries are from April 2024, so they're pretty much brand new. The flooring's in good shape. The carpeting shows a little wear. Like I said, the main thing that you see is cosmetic stuff on this upholstery and a few of the decals outside. Other than that, this is a primo unit. It runs very well. We ran the generator and air while we were here. The slide moves in and out fine. The awning looks to be in great shape. It's well worth a look if you're looking for a nice used Class A that sleeps a lot of people and won't break the bank. Thank you for joining us today.